Thank you very much. Hey, welcome to the BIFAs.
Thank you.
Is this one of many awards dues that we've been to in this season? How have you found the suit and tie affair that we're here at right now?
I think this is the first awards. It's there for Sundance. I was like, we did
And the afters.
Yeah, but first awards we were up for. We were up for it.
We went to Sundance.
We went to Sundance. I obviously started this film, the project, and the story about the Irish language, in Belfast. And we thought it was class. We thought it was a cool story that should be told. But we didn't think that it would resonate with people the way it has all around the world. People in America, Aboriginal Australia, Native Americans. So it's cool that a story that represents like the Indigenous culture is being represented on this kind of platform.
And the reaction has been class, hasn't it? Have you had any surprising celebrity fans of this film? Because it's making a bit of an impact, isn't it?
I mean,
Who slid into
makeup. We've had a couple of weird ones. Elton John became a fan and stuff. Ed Sheeran seen the movie.
Edward.
We just call him Ed now. We change our Ed. We call him. Me and him go way back. We used to bump marbles.
No Gallagher.
We've had loads, but
It's not changing, guys, is it?
Yeah.
Same old lads, is it?
I mean, if you ask us, we'll say that. If you ask anyone else, they'll probably say something else.
Very fair. Hey, we're here tonight, but we're hopefully going to be going to a more awards season. Do you have any hopes? Do we dare dream about Oscars, Golden Globes, that kind of stuff?
Oscars, I think we're going to win the Oscars.
I don't give a f*** about winning the award. I just want to be there for the goodie bags.
I hope it's a good one tonight.
I heard there's no goodie bag tonight.
Oh, you're joking?
That's the rumours.
Somebody said face cream or something.
Hey.
Keep it.
Hey, enjoy tonight, lads. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Hi.
How you doing? Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the BIFAs. Welcome to the BIFAs. I can't.
Thanks.
Well,
BIFA?
I'll figure out which one we're going to do. I'm not sure if it's BIFA or BIFA yet.
Ooh.
However, we're here, and you're nominated as well. Congratulations.
Yes.
Obviously, we're here to celebrate a brilliant independent film. Can you tell me if you notice any difference between filming, like, say, a big studio to an independent? How is the experience different for you?
A lot of differences. I mean, you have to be very decisive in an indie film. You can't take multiple takes over and over again, come back to a location, a month later or something. There's a lot of things that you have to make do, which I really appreciate because it means that you really have to come in as prepared as possible. I also love that they can take bigger risks, and you can really come up with something that's unique and different than what you would see in your typical blockbuster.
It's so wonderful to see you nominated alongside your co-star Kristen tonight, because not every award show has a joint category.
I know.
And how did you guys celebrate when you found out about this? Was there a text exchange or something?
Yeah, I texted her and asked if she wanted me to FaceTime her or whatever. She's busy editing her own movie right now, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what it's like for her being the icon that she is. She's probably like her millionth nomination, but it's very new for me. So she celebrated for me, I think, which was really sweet.
It's so wonderful to see someone with the profile of Kristen come in to do an independent film and work with you so closely.
Yeah.
What did you learn about her during the process? Obviously, you guys are friends now, but what did you learn about her before meeting?
She's just really laid back. I was really impressed, excited that she was so gung-ho for this film, and on time. She knows, she's ready to go. She's not, I feel like a lot of people could be divas or anything like that. She's not that at all. So just really laid back and ready to go, and especially something that's so intimate and awkward. She just put me at ease, and yeah, we just kind of had a fun time.
The BIFAs, we are up for a joint award tonight, is that correct?
We are a joint award tonight, yeah.
Does that make a double special or half special?
A double special.
That's the right answer.
Yeah.
Hey, how did you celebrate with your co-star when you found out that you were co-nominated for this?
Dropped her a little text. Yeah. She dropped me one back. I think we're going to have a little catch-up, little cuddle later. It'll be nice, yeah.
It's so wonderful to be celebrating independent film here, obviously, and you're a person who's now gone on both sides of the line. How would you describe an independent film set as opposed to a big-budget film set?
That's a very good question. I mean, they're completely different, in my experience, completely different environments. Film sets are a little bit like a social experiment in themselves, and I think when you're in those kind of big machines, it's fascinating because they build these enormous worlds and you get to kind of watch these extraordinary directors harness all of those worlds together. And with a more intimate film like the film that Luna very expertly directed, there's something more intimate. There's something. There's a collective ownership over it. That is, there's meaning in both of them. But yeah, I want to be able to keep doing both as long as they'll have me.
That's so nice. And finally, we're looking ahead to 25 already somehow.
We are. Where does it go?
Yeah. Can you tell me, please? Obviously, we've got a big Marvel project coming up. Is that the big marquee event for yourself next year? Promoting that?
Oh yeah, I hope so. I think that's. I'm looking forward to that. We just finished that on Friday. We had an amazing gang on that with Pedro, Eben, Vanessa. We had little. I think we started in. When did we start? July. We started in July. We started in July and we just finished. And it was an amazing experience, and we're ready for a bit of a Christmas break.
You wrapped on Friday. Are you still hurting in any way? Was it exhaustive?
I've got harness lines. I'm not going to show you.
Oh, go on.
But yeah, you can. Yeah, it chafed a bit after a while. After 5 months.
Love that. Thank you so much. Enjoy tonight as well.
Appreciate
you. Welcome to the BIFAs. Or the
Thank
BIFAs,
you.
the BIFAs. I don't know what we're saying.
Oh my God!
The
I was saying
BIFAs.
BIFAs. It's like a Portuguese. Anyway,
We'll
we
figure
won't
it
go
out.
in there. We won't go in there.
We are obviously nominated for 2 awards tonight. Congratulations on those. You're sharing one of them with your co-star, Joseph Quinn, which is unusual for these. What was the text exchange when you found out that you guys were nominated together tonight?
He went, "Congrats, little Miss Nominee," and I was like, "Well, congrats to you, Mr. Nominee." And it was wonderful. I really liked Joe, and it was an honor to be on screen with him and to play. He's not only a great actor, but he's a really good person as well. So.
If we were lucky enough to win a prize tonight, obviously you've got Best Breakthrough, you'd go up on your own. If it is Best Joint, do you have like a planned, prepared speech? How do you do it when it's 2 people?
I don't know. You ask me. Should I prepare something?
Maybe.
We didn't prepare anything together, but I also think it's just good to improvise, see what happens, not to plan.
I'm excited for you. And hey, we're approaching the end of the year, and I know you've got a good 2025 coming up, because is it American Primeval coming to Netflix?
So American Primeval, catch that on January 9th, but you can catch me now in The Agency, which is streaming on Paramount Plus for Showtime, and that's a really amazing show. I'm very proud to be part of that too.
Mate, you're so good at that. You got the taglines perfect.
It's the promos, baby.
And what, other than I guess your work, do you think we should be looking out for in 25? What are we looking forward to the most next year? Do you think in life?
In life, yeah, that's a big question. Presence, I think. I want to try and be as present in every moment as possible.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Enjoy tonight. Thank you so much for your time. Cheers.
How you? Right.
Hey, welcome to the BIFAs. We're here celebrating independent film.
Yeah.
You're a man who has been on both sides of the line, I guess, in terms of independent and big studio. Why is it so important that we continue to celebrate and grow independent filmmaking?
Yeah, I mean, when I first came to it's 20 years ago that I first came to this, and this is a very different ballgame. So I don't quite know how much. It's now, I think that the little guy has now sort of become one of the big guys. One of the big guys, I think. So I don't know. Something's going right, because now this is not feeling like the kid round the corner who's like, this is one of the big guys now. So yeah.
20 years ago, what were your memories from that event? So what were we there?
I remember Shaun of the Dead won. And so I was there with Edgar and Simon, and I think Nick Frost was there as well. I remember seeing people I knew, seeing some people I didn't know, and it was good. It was all good. Yeah.
In terms of an independent film, there's no better model than the Shaun of the Dead, Edgar Wright, Cornetto trilogy, is there? Like, is that kind of an example of what we want to achieve with films like this?
One of them, yeah. I mean, in terms of accessibility and genuinely, if you're going for a comedy, Simon and Edgar and Nick are extremely funny. So you want a comedy to be extremely funny, and to have, I guess, if it's British, you want it to remind you of something British, and because that couldn't have been made anywhere else. It's definitely our flavour. So, but I just think we want to be making brilliant films, regardless of genre or anything like that.
When you are creating an independent film, do you feel it when you're there? Like, does it just feel different to a big studio or to
It does. It feels different atmosphere-wise, but the job is the same. The job is exactly the same for everybody, really. But it feels slightly different. But I don't know. I don't know how much it will feel different now. I suppose it's quicker. It's like you have to do it quicker acting.
I might pause for a second. Sorry if that's okay. That's very nice of him. I'm going to try and persevere. Congratulations on 3-4 fantastic series of Breeders, which I know has come to an end now. Is that like a big gap in your diary which you're trying to fill? Is there something now to take that place?
Yeah, I said no. There isn't. No, there isn't something to take that place. And I always have loved things being finite. I don't like going on and on and on. That's the longest thing I've done by a mile. I've never done 40 episodes of anything. But I think we did what we wanted to do on it. We said what we wanted to say and achieved, a nice cyclical series. I think not cyclical. But it was resolved nicely. It was resolved. And no, I don't know what's coming next. In a nice way. Yeah.
That was, I think, one of your first writing credits on that series, wasn't it? Did that spark anything within you? Are you looking to do more of that, perhaps? Or
yeah, I mean, I was sort of one of the creators of it, and it was my idea, but I wasn't the writer of it. That was led by the marvelous Simon Blackwell and a team of writers who were brilliant. But Simon led the writers' room, and he is a fantastic writer. But we all, me, Chris Addison and Simon were the sort of the captains of the ship, I suppose, with brilliant producers, brilliant directors. But I do want to carry that on more. And there's a couple of things I'm trying to get made at the moment. And I enjoy that. I enjoy being one of the people who has a vote. Yeah.
And finally from me, I'm already looking ahead to 25. What are we looking forward to the most? Be as broad as you'd like. What's 25 got in store?
A bit more stability for people, I hope. I hope a little bit more stability because I think the industry is not, a lot of the world hasn't really recovered from COVID, and then our industry with the strikes. I would like things to sort of feel more up and running for sure, yeah, because it still feels very fits and starts and, where are we? So I'd like a little bit of 5 minutes of stability would be good, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy tonight as
well.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, mate.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Lowden and Saoirse Ronan.
Yes, please. Can we go first? Hey guys, how you doing? Hello. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. Congratulations on both of your success in the last year because, I've enjoyed seeing you guys talk about your nominations, which I know is a bit of a running joke between yourselves. However, here we are again at the BIFAs. Are we hoping for more success for the outrun tonight?
We already feel like we've had so much success. Anything would just be a bonus at this stage, right?
Yeah, it's kind of daft to be here. It's a film that we loved making, that we read as a book, and we had no idea that it could come to something like this. So I know people say it all the time, but it's genuinely just bizarre.
What's your favourite reaction to the film been so far? It's been getting some fantastic reviews and responses, but has there been any responses that really ticked with you, that's really stuck with you?
I think because of the issues that are involved in the film is that anybody who's in recovery or going through the same thing is, obviously it's a wonderful tool to help encourage people, film the arts, into sort of discovering recovery, but people who are already in recovery, it sort of acts as a wonderful message of perseverance, but also of celebration of people who have managed 5, 10, 20 years, which I think people forget quite quickly. So that's been our favourite reaction. Yeah.
So finally from me, I was thinking about you this morning because I was watching Paul on SNL last night, flying the flag for Ireland.
Last night? Oh no, I should have texted him. Oh, was it great?
He was fantastic, and he was pulled on the Irish again, which I really appreciate when you hosted as well. Is it something you want to go back to, or is it one and done?
Yes, I would love to do it again. I'd love to do it again because now I know what to expect, and I prepped him. I mentally prepared him for it ahead of time because it's very full on. I mean, the week that I did it, I just didn't talk to you at all.
No, not at all.
No, you're sort of just in this cave of SNL madness. So yeah, it was great. So I'm sure he'll have done an amazing job.
Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy tonight, guys. Thanks so much. Thanks. I'm going to start with a broad question, if I may. We've obviously seen many trends come and go across the movie industry. How do you feel about the state of the industry as a whole, I guess independent or otherwise?
It's tough, and in some ways it's tougher. It's tougher. I mean, I've been making really independent films for a very long time, of course. I worry for young filmmakers to be able to make films absolutely uninterfered with the freedom to explore and to make the films they want to make, how they want to make, and not to be dictated to by the backers, the producers, the executives, and the streamers. So, but here we are, and there are independent films. despite everything, and it's great. You know.
It's I don't want to villainize say big studios or something. It's just an easy get out, isn't it? But what can be done to try and just encourage and support and grow independent filmmaking?
It's tough. I mean, really, people should be able to make those films without interference. That's what should happen.
Hard Truths has been very well received this year, which is fantastic to see. Can you tell me, again, it's another broad one, what were the origins of this story coming to you, Hard Truths?
Well, that's a question with no answer, really, because I do make films that come out of life and experience. So it's hard to say it's about this or it came from, I didn't see the central character walking down the street one day and I thought, oh, that's a film. It's more complex than that.
And how have you found the reaction to it so far?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
The reaction to Hard Truths has been amazing here and in the States and elsewhere. It's fantastic.
So wonderful. And I don't want to. We're already celebrating Hard Truths, but have you already got the next idea permeating? Have you got another project coming up?
Yeah, absolutely. I always have.
And is it a top secret at the moment, or can you?
Can't say a word.
That's fair enough. What are we looking forward to in 25? We're already at the end of the year. What's 25 got in store for you?
Well, the release of Hard Truths. So far, it hasn't actually been released. So hopefully, people go to the movies to see it.
Is that again like we're in a world of streamers versus cinema? Are you an old romantic when it comes to that? Are we wanting every film to be on the big screen as best we can?
As much as possible. I mean, I've been going to the pictures, as we used to call it, since 1946. So, and I think, for me, going to the movies, going to the pictures, going to the cinema is the great experience.
What's the best film that you've experienced in pictures in the last year? What's your best cinema experience been?
Can't tell you that. No, that's a question that always induces instant amnesia.
I do exactly the same. Hey, enjoy tonight. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Welcome to London. Welcome to the BIFAs. You're presenting an award tonight. Is that correct?
Yes, I am.
What's your brief? Are you fully briefed? Are you prepped? Are you ready to go? How do you prepare for this?
I don't know. I've never presented anything before, but I'm excited. I think it'll be fine.
I feel like you've unlocked a new level of your career when you're asked to come in and present someone. Make the appearance.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I'd say so. Hey, congratulations on all your success across this year with Honora.
Thank you.
Please tell me how 24 has been and the reaction to the film so far. Have you found it?
Yeah, things have been amazing. I really love the film that we made, so it's been very special that people have been enjoying it and going to see it in theaters.
What's the best reaction you've seen so far? Obviously the film's getting rave reviews. Is there anything that's really stuck in your head, someone's review, or what's your favourite reaction been?
Well, we did 2 screenings for sex workers, one in Los Angeles and one in New York, and the reaction that we received from that group of people was so incredible. And so I think probably just the feedback that we've gotten from them has been my favorite.
And obviously it's doing so well in this award season in general. I'm not going to jinx anything for you, however. The Golden Globes are coming out tomorrow. There are nominations for that, and then there's Oscars in the new year as well. How would that recognition for perhaps yourself or just the film in general feel?
I don't know. I think just to be able to go to all of these incredible film festivals has been so special. It was my dream to go to Cannes, and we were able to do that with our film. So I don't know. Whatever happens, I'm just happy to be here.
Right, and we are obviously looking ahead to 25 at this point as well. Has Honora opened doors already? Has there been more attention on you professionally? Has it opened opportunities?
I'm excited for next year. Hopefully I'll be able to do some interesting work, and I'm not really sure what I'm doing next. I guess I'll see. Hopefully soon. Yeah.
I can't wait to see as well. Congratulations and enjoy tonight as well. Have a great time. Thanks so much. Hey, welcome back to the BIFAs. I understand. I think you and I spoke last year when we were here as well. What brings you back tonight?
A film that I was in called Hardy is nominated for a few awards tonight, so we're here to have a nice time and a little bit of a celebration.
We obviously set the benchmark last year with the party here. Were you expecting more of the same? Was it a good time last year? Is this one of the good ones to come to?
It is one of the good ones. First year that it's been at the Roundhouse, which is fun, like an iconic venue. And yeah, BIFA's always a good party right before Christmas.
Obviously, it's a good night to celebrate independent film in general. Why is it important that we continue to champion this industry?
I think independent film is sort of the corner of this industry that has the most integrity, and it gives voices to certain stories that you wouldn't see elsewhere because of funding and audience and all of those kind of things. So yeah, I think that's why it's important.
We're already looking forward to 2025. We're at that stage of the year. Professionally, what should we look out for in 25?
Well, I've just wrapped on The Night Manager season 2. I think that's coming out next year. And then there's a couple of films that again may or may not be happening depending on funding, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it looks like they're going to go.
Amazing, I can't wait for you. Thank you so much and enjoy tonight as well.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Could I grab you? Thank you so much for your time. Could I have you just, are we in shot? Nice to meet you, Adam. Appreciate your time.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Hey, this has been a big year for yourself because I guess professionally, it doesn't get much bigger than a different man from this year. How have you found it? How would you rank it?
It's been a wild year. I've gotten on. I was saying to the mother this morning, I've been on 16 planes. I burned down a rainforest this year with all the travelling. But no, it's been great. The whole thing because we shot it in 2022, and even just shooting it would have been enough for me. I got to work with my good friend Aaron again. Got to become best friends with Sebastian Stan and Arthur Rinze. And to just do like the year and take it on tour with them, it's been a really good year. I'm really happy. So now I'm kind of watching the awards conversation, so looking forward to the next gig, and yeah, trying to ride the wave.
Obviously, I've seen you and Sebastian on the circuit this year, doing a lot of interviews together, which is wonderful. But I've seen he's continuing solo in America, and he was talking about you, independent from you two recently. Obviously, you forged a friendship. Are you guys in communication quite a bit?
Yeah, when I text him, he replies, and we've been joking about the outrage that we weren't asked to do actors on actors, because it felt like a no-brainer. So, will we film a gorilla one? Who knows? I'll pitch the idea to him next time I see him. But no, great guy. Got a lot of time for him.
Obviously, we're already at the stage of the year where we're looking back, but we're looking ahead to 25. Professionally, have you got more things in the irons in the fire to look out for?
Yeah. I've been filming a documentary for film festivals that is hopefully going to Berlin next year. I was chatting with Ed Lovelace, the director, earlier. I went in and did some ADR, and yeah, 3 years we've been working on this bad boy for. So I hope it does well. And then looking at a few scripts, might be signing some letters of engagement. We'll see what happens.
Obviously, A Different Man has come out this year, and I know that you're in, I can't remember the name of the film with Scarlett Johansson.
Under the Skin.
Yeah, so, we've been working for a while, but Different Man surely has changed the game for yourself. Has it opened doors? Is there more opportunities coming to you now?
Yeah, it certainly put my name out there in sort of like the zeitgeist, if you will. And it also means, to me, it was doing something that could get me known as Adam Pearson rather than the guy from Under the Skin.
My bad.
Right? And I mean, that in and of itself is a badge of honour. But you always want to be looking forward and adding to the old repertoire. So to me, A Different Man's allowed me to do that and been great. And I'm just grateful that Aaron, A24, Killer Films gave me the shot, gave me the chance to do it.
I'm massively happy for you. Congratulations on your success. Enjoy tonight as well.
I will do. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
You take care.
Hi. Welcome to the BIFAs.
Thank you very much.
I understand you're for Best Joint Performance tonight.
That's right.
And how special is it to share, what is usually a solo venture with a co-star? What was your reaction together when you found out the news?
I mean, it's such a, it really is a co-lead film. So I always joke that my part is the lead, and he always jokes his part's the lead. But yeah, it's great to be able to share in that experience together and both be recognised for that, and just being here is the main thing, and I'm such a big fan of independent film, so just here to support everyone really.
You're at the stage, I guess, where you've done a lot of independent films, but also a lot of big studio films. How do you find the difference when you walk onto set? What are the big differences to look out for between the two?
It's just time, really. You just got much more time, I suppose, on a big studio movie. Sometimes too much time, though. Sometimes the lack of time adds like a kind of frenetic, chaotic energy, which is can really add something to performance and what you get on camera.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Obviously, we're at the stage of the year where we're already reflecting on 2024 that's gone. It's gone by so fast. However, how's your 24 been? What would you? How are you going to look back on it?
Oh wow!
Professionally, personally, whatever you want to give me.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. It's been a very. I stopped drinking at the start of this year, actually. So, not that I had a problem, but just thought I would try it, and I found that quite a rewarding experience. So yeah, I kind of feel much more clear-headed and have learned a lot from not drinking.
Nice one. Has that bled into like other aspects of life? Like, do you feel more on your game when it comes to work and stuff as well?
I think so. It's nice not being hungover, but also it's just made me realise sometimes I'll be at social events drinking and I realise I'm there for the drink and not for the event or the company. It's made me realise who my really close friends are and who I want to hang out with, and yeah. I sound like an alcoholic, but anyway,
that's
what it is.
To do, because also like there's so many more non-alcoholic drinks going out these days, isn't there? Like it's not that it's like in fashion or anything, but like it's becoming more accessible.
Really. Yeah.
All right, in that case, we looked back on 24. Let's look ahead to 25. What are we looking forward to most? Drinking again.
Drinking again, yeah. January 1st, I'm there, baby. No. What am I looking for? I just wrapped on a film, so I'm excited for that to come out. It's do you know the Conjuring film series? So it's the last film in the series. So I'm looking forward to that coming out because I just finished on that. Other than that, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to go on holiday. It's been I've not been away this year, so it'd be nice to go away, get some winter sun.
Thank you. It's been a very refreshing chat. I really appreciate your time.
No,
good luck
cheers.
tonight. I appreciate it.
Cheers, mate.